Welcome back to Brick by Brick. Today we're going to be going through some LEGO Star Wars sets that are currently on sale on Amazon and that I think will end up doing pretty well as a LEGO investment. So first up we have this set right here. This is the LEGO Star Wars ATTE Walker. It is set number 75337. It's a pretty cool set. It's got lots of great minifigures in it. You get some great clone trooper figures as well as a few droids. And generally those clone trooper figures tend to help increase the value of a set. People love to collect them and build armies of them and stuff. So any set that contains them is generally going to go up in value by a pretty decent margin. Plus, if you're a Prime member, you're able to get it on sale for about 20% off, which is pretty great. That's a pretty good return already. If you just sell it for retail, you'll make about 7%, which isn't too great, but generally it will go up in value more than to retail price. But this one is 20% off, so pretty good deal there. Could be a good one to add a couple to your collection. And next up, we have this set right here. So this is the LEGO Star Wars The Clone Wars Yoda's Jedi Starfighter set. This one is also 20% off. It retails for $35 and it is gone for $28. So pretty good on sale there. It's got some interactive elements. It has the spring-loaded cannon as well as the R2-D2 figure and the Yoda figure. Generally, these LEGO Starfighter sets generally end up performing pretty well. I've had a few in my collection and I wish I had bought more, like the Anakin's Anakin Starfighter and various other Starfighter sets that have done pretty well. So it's possible that that trend continues with this one. People like to collect these little builds and generally for display purposes and such. So it will probably end up doing pretty well. It may not do as well as, say, like an Anakin's Jedi Interceptor or something like that, or as well as the next set, or as one of the next sets we'll be going over, but I do think it could do all right. Then we get to the LEGO Luke Skywalker's X-Wing fighter. So this set is actually already retired. It is still selling for retail price though, which is a little unfortunate because I have a few of these in my collection. I thought it would do better, but I'm going to hold on to them and hopefully they go up in value by a decent margin. And I was right. So this next set I think is probably going to end up doing a little bit better than the LEGO Yoda's Starfighter set. This is the Obi-Wan Kenobi Starfighter. It's nothing too amazing about it. It's just got that one exclusive minifigure as well as just the cool build itself of the Starfighter, some interactive elements with the stud shooters there. You can fit a droid in the ship as well. And this set I think will end up doing pretty well. Like I mentioned, it's got some cool perks. It's also a relatively affordable set. It's only $24. It's 20% off on Amazon for Prime members, or possibly if you just buy, I don't remember exactly how it works for non-Prime members, but it could end up doing pretty well. I would, if I were to buy one of the sets from today, I'd probably buy one of these. It's pretty affordable, and I do think it will likely end up doing pretty well, but only time will tell. And then we will go to, I don't think that this Mandalorian N1 Starfighter set will do too well. I haven't had good luck with the Mandalorian sets in the past, so I'm probably going to steer clear of investing in that one. But then we get to the LEGO Star Wars Boba Fett Starship. So this one is just a little microfighter build. This set I think will probably end up doing pretty well. It's 30% off, which is pretty great. It only costs $7, so you're probably not going to get a lot of money, but if you buy a bunch of them, you probably get a pretty decent ROI after it retires. Generally, the Boba Fett figure sets that have Boba Fett minifigures in them end up doing pretty well, and I could definitely see that trend continuing with these little small builds. And several of the microfighter sets I've had have done pretty well. None of them have done amazingly, but they've done all right, and I could see that trend definitely continuing with this LEGO Star Wars Boba Fett Starship set. It's a really cheap one too, so you can probably get a bunch of them for your collection. Then next up, we got this LEGO 501st Clone Troopers Battle Pack. So this one is 20% off. The first 501 Clone Trooper Battle Pack ended up doing pretty well as a LEGO investment. I still have quite a few of them, I think 4 or 5 left in my collection, so they've done pretty well. I'm going to start selling them off probably fairly slowly, but probably before the holidays. This one right here is the newer version. It is only $16, so it's a little bit cheaper than the previous 501st Star Wars Battle Pack. 20% off on Amazon if you're able to get it. And I do think that generally LEGO Star Wars Battle Packs end up performing pretty well. They are, like I mentioned earlier, people love to collect like large armies of stuff, and so the valuable minifigures are really what drives the value of the set and can help determine whether or not it will do well. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions about any of the sets we went over today, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.